Hello everyone, welcome back to the Steph Full Moon channel. My name is Stephanie. In today's video, I'm actually going to talk about the difference between astral projection versus lucid dreaming. So for me, there's three differences that can help you differentiate between when you're experiencing astral projection versus when you're in a lucid dream realm. But this is just from my own perspective, because I'm sure each and every one of you have your own ways of being able to differentiate between the two. First things first, astral projection, I would say that is you have this whole body sensing. So what this means from my perspective is that you are still able to physically or astrally feel that you have this body. And when you're in the astral projection realm, you're in the fourth density, fourth dimensional plane when there's no time in the astral realm. You have your astral body. So there in that realm, you're still able to physically, or not physically, but more like astrally maneuver that astral body of yours. So in that body, you still have your astral senses. So being able to move around, touching objects, going through walls, things like that. So that's just one of my biggest differentiators here is that you have this whole body sensing when you're in the astral realm, when you're doing astral projection. The second thing that I feel like is going to be able to help you to differentiate astral projection versus lucid dreaming is that in the astral realm, while you're astral projecting, you still have emotions. So the reason here is because you are in the realm or plane that's technically very like the closest to the physical realm. So what this means is that you are still like attached to the physical world, meaning your emotions here still kind of influence when you're up there in the astral realm. The astral realm again is just like the layer that's one step up from the physical realm. So physical realm is the 3D realm that we know of, but the astral realm is actually, just the fourth dimensional realm without time. So that's the second thing I feel like is going to be able to help you differentiate between astral projection versus lucid dreaming is that you still have your emotions there. The third thing that I feel like is going to help you to differentiate between astral projection versus lucid dreaming is that in the astral realm, in the astral plane, you still have your personality. Again, that's tied to the emotions because everything that you experience in the astral realm, you still have your personality from the physical world attached to it. This is because your astral body is still attached to your physical body. So you don't just lose your personality once you end up in that realm. You still have your personality. So whatever you do in the astral realm, you still have your personality to be able to help you to maneuver through the environment when you interact with different entities in the astral realm. So that's just for astral projection and how you differentiate between astral projection versus lucid dreaming. Now, getting to lucid dreaming, there are three things too that's going to be able to help you differentiate whether you're actually lucid dreaming or whether you're actually astral projecting. So for lucid dreaming, number one, the first thing I would say is that you are more in a mental state. So what this means is that instead of like being in the astral realm and doing astral projection, when you're doing lucid dreaming, you're more in your mind. So what this means is that you're actually experiencing the dream worlds of your mind. You're inside your mind experiencing what's happening in there, and you have a story in there that you go through like typically when you're dreaming, right? But in this case, it's just that when you're dreaming, you're actually lucid. What this means is that you realize you're dreaming and that you can kind of, take over the environment, take over different characters, or maybe just be more fluid in your dream, being able to try different things instead of just follow the storyline of the dream. What this means is that, again, you're actually able to take control of the dream and become lucid in there. So number two, to able to help you differentiate whether you're lucid dreaming or astral projecting is that, again, because you're dreaming, from my perspective, and this is what I feel, is that when I'm lucid dreaming, once I realize I'm lucid in a dream and I am in a dream, there is actually like less of an emotion there, because when you're in your mind and like you're dreaming in your mind, you're not that emotional. This is because like you're not really sensing everything through your physical body, like compared to the astral realm where you still have your astral body and you're actually using your whole astral body to maneuver and to do different things in the astral plane. So in the dream realm, the lucid dreaming, you are still in your mind, so you're not that emotional. That's just what I feel. So the third thing is that in order to help you differentiate between lucid dreaming versus astral projection, is that for me, I feel like when you're lucid dreaming, you have less of a personality. Yeah, even though you are lucid, you realize you are in your dream and you're able to take control of that dream. You still kind of feel like you are a character of that dream, and that you're like, a puppet, right? You're still following the dream line, the dream storyline that you're going through. Even though you're able to take control of that dream, like talk to different characters, or like, taking a different path instead of following the path that you're supposed to be on in the dream, because you're in control of your dream now, right? But you don't really have that much of a personality, meaning you're not as attached to things. So when things happen to you, you're not as attached. You're not as like emotionally charged or driven when you're doing things in that dream. So this is how I feel, the difference between the two, like astral projection versus lucid dreaming. So again, from my perspective, astral projection and lucid dreaming are completely two different things, two different experiences, and we shouldn't be able to mix these two up. So when you're astral projecting, you're actually using your astral body projecting into the astral realm, and you astrally exist there. Whereas for lucid dreaming, you are technically dreaming, so you're mentally in your mind and you're having that story or storyline that you follow when you're dreaming. And instead of being in another realm, you're technically in your mind. They're both very powerful and they're very interesting. So with one leaning more towards being inside of a mental state, inside your mind type of experience, versus the other one, you're actually technically in another realm that exists above the physical layer that we exist in, which is very interesting as well. So these two are very different, and that's how I feel. So feel free to share your comments, your thoughts. If you have any questions about astral projection versus lucid dreaming or anything else, or interesting experience, I would love to be able to read them down in the comment section below. And if you like my videos, please subscribe, please like, please give a comment. That would really help my channel a lot. And thank you for watching again. This is Stephanie signing off.